Despite ongoing global unrest, India is steaming ahead with its flagship IMEC trade corridor, with talks being held with the United Arab Emirates to speed up this economic project, which aims to challenge China's Belt and Road. Currently, about 12% of global trade passes through the Suez Canal, with billions of dollars worth of goods moving between India, Asia, and Europe every day. But with IMEC in place, trade between India and Europe would bypass this geographic choke point and become 40% faster and 30% cheaper, opening up new opportunities for New Delhi with access for Indian businesses and goods to highly lucrative European markets. Now, this is why the IMEC remains a top priority for the Narendra Modi government, which recently sent a high-powered panel to the UAE for talks on this landmark project. By linking India, Middle East and Europe through a network of ports, railways and highways, IMEC stands to facilitate trade, make travel quicker and make economies stronger. The Indian delegation led by T.K. Ramachandran, the Secretary of Ports, Shipping and Waterways Ministry, met with senior UAE officials like Abu Dhabi Port CEO Mohammed Juma Al Shamisi. Apart from the UAE, the other Gulf power, Saudi Arabia, is also part of the IMEC alongside Israel, the United States and European nations like Greece, France, Germany and Italy. So is the IMEC actually taking shape? The trade corridor that will connect India's ports such as Mumbai and Mundra to UAE ports including Jebel Ali and Abu Dhabi, a dedicated rail network passing through Saudi Arabia and Jordan, will connect the IMEC to Israel's Haifa port, which will open the gateway to the Mediterranean and Europe via Greece and Italy. Now, this trade route is expected to cut shipping time by as much as 40% and cost by 30% compared to traditional routes through the Suez Canal or around the Cape of Good Hope around Africa. Now, India stands to gain massively. First, it will boost Indian exports by making trade with Europe less expensive and faster. Secondly, it offers a rival alternative to China's Belt and Road Initiative or BRI, diversifying Indian dependence on Chinese-dominated ports or trade corridors. Thirdly, it will boost India's economic links with the Gulf states, opening up new avenues for investment. IMEC will also increase India's green energy goals by making the transportation of green energy resources like hydrogen possible. Now, paperwork and bureaucracy have been traditionally among the biggest roadblocks to international trade. To counter this, India and the UAE are creating a virtual trade corridor and a digital trade platform called Maitri. These platforms could allow businesses to clear shipments faster, reduce delays, and save costs. With India and UAE already trading over $85 billion worth of goods annually, such digital initiatives can further boost economic activity between the two nations. However, the IMEC is not without its problems. The ongoing conflict between Hamas and Israel especially has raised serious questions regarding the stability of this project and the region. Secondly, the attacks on shipping through Gulf of Aden by Houthi rebels has also resulted in the disruption of trading routes, demonstrating the need for an alternative, secure supply chain, just like the IMEC. Meanwhile, China's strategic hold on global shipping is another potential problem. China holds 96% domination of shipping container production as well as most cranes used in ports worldwide. It might slow down the IMEC project and the process if China decides to halt these supplies. The other significant partner in this initiative is Italy. Italy's Trieste port will also be a key point for connecting Indian and Gulf products arriving in Europe. Trieste already possesses a rail network connecting it with Austria, Germany and other European countries, which will act as a gateway for trade. Italy's good relations with India and Israel make it a natural fit as a partner in this IMEC endeavor. Now, the private sector is also playing a major contributor to the IMEC. India is constructing a new deep-sea port in Maharashtra's Vardhaman with the help of a 20,000 crore rupee investment from Switzerland-based terminal major TIL, as well as investment from Reliance Industries. Apart from the Vardhaman port, Adani Ports owned Mundra in Gujarat and again Adani Group owned Haifa in Israel alongside Dubai World owned Jebel Ali are all crucial pieces in this economic corridor. While IMEC promises a financially sound future, India needs to move fast. China is already expanding its naval presence with new bases and port investments around the world. If India wants to make IMEC a success, it needs to boost its own trade routes, boost its container production, and strengthen agreements with key players such as the US, UAE, as well as the European Union. Ultimately, the IMEC is not just a trade corridor. It's a grand vision of a more integrated and economically powerful India. If implemented, it would reshape world trade, draw huge investments, and solidify India as a world power. So can IMEC boost India's economic rise? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button, and subscribe to Inconnect News.